Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. And here we are, the last episode of Dr. Stone Season 3. And wow, what a way like they're going with this, because we started out with like a whole new world, like going out into it, not knowing what was out there, to basically having a petrification device and having a whole new place that they can, basically a new port for them to go to. I guarantee you they're about to reawaken Tsukasa. They have to, man. They have to reawaken him, because he's like his little sister's been waiting long enough, and I guarantee you, like, after all that was said and done at the end of the second season, when they put him under, I just said to myself, I was like, man, this guy could be so instrumental to like making things work. And here we are at the end of the road of season 3, and it looks like we're gonna finally get the world's strongest back. I'm excited. I'm excited to see where Dr. Stone goes from here. I don't know. I know that they were talking about they're gonna have to go to like other places, and if they go other places and they set stuff up in other places, like refineries, and you just get the world working to where, everyone's basically like back working together, and basically they build a rocket ship. And that's another thing that they set up is, I'm gonna build a rocket and I'm gonna go to the moon. Ooh, that's quite the ask, but if anyone's smart enough or dumb enough to do it, it's Senku, because he's always dreamed of going to space. Anyway, so this is Dr. Stone, episode 22 of season 3, Beyond the New World.
Senku, given how pragmatic you are, you would have healed yourself with the Dr. Stone set straight away. Am I wrong?
Now it's out of juice.
It runs on batteries, Senku?
Not really sure. Be great if we had the luxury of just breaking it apart and analyzing its inner workings. Can't make unlimited energy from nothing, because that defies physics.
Yeah.
So does turning people into stone with a beam.
Yeah, which that's the thing. Well, it breaks the laws of physics. Here's the thing. Physics itself is not a 100% like set in stone, no pun intended, set in stone method of looking at the world, because laws of physics have been overturned before.
I had set a 5-meter range when I gave Ibarra the Gorgon treatment, but the light that shone out as a result had about 1.5 meters radius at most.
The petrification light mustn't be used over a whole mountain or any broad area for that matter.
Its power was sapped.
Well, here we go.
Mirai, hold on to his hand with all that you've got. Real tight, okay?
Great idea! Even the tiniest glimmer of its light should work. Just keep on pressing and squeezing his hand.
Stop it, Kohaku!
I guess it wouldn't hurt to try, at least. If I get caught in the device's petrifying light, my wounds and cracks will be fixed right along with Tsukas's.
The odds aren't non-existent. Cell phones and the like. Turning them off and on after their batteries die gives them a spark of life.
That's true.
Effect 1 meter in 1 second.
Hey, did it!
Now for the fluid.
That's one way to tug at the heartstrings. You gonna join in their touching reunion?
It really is a tender sight, and I'd love to say hi. His family should come before his fangirls, though, so I'll respect their...
But she is a gorilla's big sister.
Welcome back, Tsukasa!
You gonna try and kill him again?
What's the situation? But he only just woke up.
Say what you will about the man, but he always stays cool.
We're invading the moon.
Oh.
Well, there's a first time for everything, right, guys?
Just from a glance, I can tell he's a dignified warrior who's honed himself to perfection. My name is Matsukaze, valiant sir. Once you are well, and if you approve, I humbly request to spar with you.
Perhaps we should take it outside.
Yeah.
I admit defeat.
Joining the Kingdom of Science as a warrior would be a shameless act after my past sins. I obliterated countless statues, all in the name of creating a world that would honor my ideals.
Dude, will you get over it?
Senku really couldn't care less about the past.
Yeah, especially considering that they can rebuild them. Better, stronger. Well, not better, but you get the point.
Better if they have any kind of sickness or injury.
You raised a good point.
No fair! I want some war paint.
What's the point of drawing them back on?
It's the perfect symbolism. The day that we all remove our war paint will be the day that we triumph over the threat of petrification.
Hey!
Thank you, Gen. And everyone else.
Hey! So it's official.
I don't understand why we're in a rush to leave on another journey when we just got back home!
Because it'll be too cold to set sail once winter hits.
That's true.
This is a map. I gotta say, it looks different from what I'm used to.
Yeah, just bang out something that's 3D quick and dirty like.
As much as I hate when people say stuff like that, I also love showing them what we're made of.
Let the craftsmen do their thing, man.
I take it the road map's inside?
Oh, is it gonna be a presentation?
Whoa! I'll say.
Whoa! They built a gyroscopically perfect globe.
The plan is to revive people wherever we go, then have those people inhabit the cities we establish.
Agriculture. Oh. Aeronautic.
Many hands make light work. To create our cities, we'll all dig, collect, and build together.
And then they build a rocket that takes them to the moon.
But I doubt we'll have to deal with any rogue villains. Trust me. But, it'll be fine.
Yeah, great point! Whoever manages to spot land first will get a prize of 100,000 Drago!
Oh, great.
A prize? Of Drago?
Oh, that's right.
Not Drago! He meant Doraemon!
Ryusui was a privileged heir in the old world, and it certainly shaped his behavior.
Tsukasa hates people who are drowning in money. For the record, I was prepared to not like you either.
Oh.
But I'll be the first to admit, you weren't as bad as the rumors painted you.
Though you may hate me with every fiber of your being, that won't keep me from loving you. I love all women, you see. So that includes you. And men! I want everyone!
God, you are greedy. Jesus Christ.
You can't just control people with your money, Ryusui.
Money's nothing but a handy tool, made for and by humans. Its purpose isn't to control people. It exists to bring desires together. And when we unite like that, we're at our most powerful. Am I wrong?
Even he admits it.
All of humanity is due for a little wake-up call. So we'll need a ton of alcohol. A metric shit ton to be precise.
Oh, right.
I'd ask if we're growing potatoes or grapes to produce the wine, but I highly doubt that either
Corn.
one would meet our needs.
That's why they're gonna need corn, because of corn whiskey.
Be the city of corn.
We told a lie that I said would send us straight to hell, for we claimed the United States was up and running. Before our one-way trip to the underworld, let's make that lie the bona fide truth.
Oh, they actually brought the newswoman with them this time. That's cool.
So bad! We're taking our first real step on the roadmap to the moon.
Yeah, it's happening. We're going to outer space. As soon as possible.
Oh, yeah.
This is exhilarating. Get excited.
The episode was kind of for the most part, what I expected.
Yeah.
It's just basically a lot of setup for next season.
And that's literally where we're going. I mean, damn. That's a hell of a thing, man. I mean, the way to end it is just, you know, it's what you expect, but at the same time, it's just like planning the roadmap for what's ahead.
So and I'm wondering if what they're going to do is they're going to do an arc for each of those cities.
I don't know. Maybe.
If that's the case, I think they had 5. So, like, 2 arcs basically has been a full season thus far with the show. So I would say we got 3 seasons still to go, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Because they could do each of those cities in an arc, and then you knock out 2 cities for a season, another 2 for another season, and then the last one plus the actual moon expedition for the finale season.
And who knows, they might do a movie for the moon, for like the moon thing. I don't know. For like the final battle. Just please don't do like...
Hard to say.
Just please, for the love of God, do not do what Attack on Titan did. Please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Divided up into like 60,000 parts.
Final season, part 1. Final season, part 2. Final season, part 3. The final chapters, part 1. The final chapters, part 2. Like... Ugh. But anyway. Yeah, this was great. In terms of just like, you know, wrapping up the final part of the season, leading into like the roadmap going forward. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm excited, and yeah, whatever happens next is, they got the full might of like the Kingdom of Science. They got Tsukasa, they got Senku, they got Chrome, they got Ukyo, they got everybody, man. They've got all the pieces that they need to do what they need to do. The only thing that would really set a blockade up is if somehow, some way, some other people survived. In which I don't know if they could. I don't know how they could.
Well, I think basically they were acting like, oh, Tsukasa's going to scare everyone into behaving themselves. But I have a feeling that there could easily be a situation, and they might not even do it because it would just interrupt the plot of the show, essentially, but they revive a city worth of people, tell them their job's to basically make, like, corn or whatever for whichever city it is. Then they leave to go to the next one, and while they're away, shit hits the fan and people get pissed at each other and end up fighting with each other, and shit goes bad.
Like they always
like
do.
The previous place.
Hate to say it, but that's how it goes. I mean, conflict is always something that happens with humanity, and it's a sad thing, but it is what it is. It happens, and there's not really much you can do about it. And it sucks. It sucks when conflict gets in the way of progress. But, you know how it goes. Like, as with like the expansion of humanity, thus like everything changes. The world evolves as we move forward and we progress. But here's to hoping that it'll go fairly smooth for them. I guess we'll see. But anywho, I got nothing else to say. I got nothing else to add. And how about you?
I'm hungry.
Oh, me too. So, anywho, I'm going to fix me something to eat, and I guess that's going to do it for us. So until next time, everybody, signing off, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
Y'all be good people. Take care. Bye-bye.